Hello, my babies, and welcome back to Shadow Play Tarot. Thank you so much for being here today. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make yourselves at home. There is plenty of content to catch up on. And if you're returning, well, my loves, I appreciate you so much. I hope you guys are having a good day or night, whatever time it is, whenever you're coming across this reading. And so let's dive right in. Today, actually, the next few readings are going to be subscriber requests. So thank you so much to the people that have been leaving comments and leaving their suggestions. And yeah, we're going to be working through some of these topics. So if you have an idea of something that you'd like to see me cover, yeah, you'd go ahead and leave it down below, and we'll see if we can throw it into the rotation. So today's reading, because this is posting as Mercury just went retrograde. So you know how that can be. Sometimes people or things from the past can come back around. In this case, someone wanted to know who's coming back into your life during this time. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to just pertain to Mercury retrograde. It is a timeless reading. That's just what inspired the reading. So you can watch this at any point. And yeah, let's see what we can learn today. You guys know what to do. 3 groups to choose from. As always, we have group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. Whenever you're ready, I'll meet you at your reading. Hello, my group number 1s. If you picked this amazing little Kim sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Let's dive right in. Today we have a subscriber request. So thank you so much to Miss Lily, who left the suggestion in the comments. She wanted to know who's coming back into your life. So I thought it'd be fun to throw it into the mix. At the time that this video is posting, it is Mercury retrograde. So that is what inspired this reading. But it doesn't have to be Mercury retrograde whenever you're watching this. It is a timeless reading. All right, my loves, let's dive right in. Thank you for being here today. And let's tap in. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number 1s. All right, messages for my group 1s, please. What can we know? What can you tell us? Who is coming back into my group number 1's life? Who's going to be coming back into their life? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group 1s, please. Who's coming back into their life? All right, you guys already know. We didn't go into the details of how it's a collective reading. Use your own discernment. And if this just is sounding confusing, it just may mean it's not for you today. Samesies if you hear about someone you don't want to know about. If you know there's no chance of them coming back, then you know it's not for you. All right, thank you, Spirit. Who is coming back into my group number 1's life? All right, we have Strength reverse, 5 of Pentacles reverse. Oh, this is someone that's like, yeah, no, they want to either get closer to you, or they've missed you, or it's like we haven't been able to spend time. It could have been a while. This is someone that's like, okay, let's get back together, or let's reunite. It's been too long. We have Ace of Swords reverse, Queen of Swords. They might be they're not sure, maybe that you want to talk to them, or maybe they feel like they've tried, or they've been delaying a little bit. Let's see what this is talking about. This definitely feels like someone that wants to, maybe this is someone that wants to talk to you after like missing some kind of opportunity with you, or something happened. The Magician. Yeah, this person wants to change the circumstances between you guys. 5 of Wands in reverse. This is like, this person's like, I'm not trying to fight. If there was drama or conflict, like, I'm over it. Let's clear the air. I don't even know what you think of this, or if you also feel the same. There's also someone like this. I don't know what's going on with you, group 1, but I know that I'm ready to put that past us, or I'm ready to get closer, or I'm ready to be back into your inner circle, or have you in mind. Why the Strength card in reverse? This person feels like they're, it seems like they're pretty direct. Knight of Wands, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, 6 of Wands. Why the Queen of Swords? Who's coming back into their life? The Sun card, 9 of Cups reverse. Tell me why the 5 of Wands reverse. Who's coming back into their life? The Hierophant. This is someone that's like, it's interesting because it almost seems like they I don't want to say they want to use their kind of authority in the situation. I mean, maybe they do have a little bit of authority, or maybe this is like someone you used to work with or go to school with, or you guys maybe are part of the same community with this Hierophant. Because it's interesting because they're saying like, I'm good or I'm happy or can't you tell? And it's like, no, actually, I can't tell because you're scowling or you look very serious. Maybe this person has a really serious look on their face. Yeah, they could be. Here's the thing, this person, they're very concerned, or there is a concern here with image or how they're perceived, or maybe, I don't know. Because there's this energy here where maybe they did have a chance to talk to you, or maybe they did have a chance to mend things, but maybe they were not going about it in a way that you felt was direct, or maybe that they were taking accountability at the time. Because it's almost like this person's like, okay, aren't we over it yet? It's almost like if a fire sign and an earth sign get into it. The fire sign's going to get over it way before the earth sign. I mean, rest of the chart matters, of course, but you guys know what I mean. It's like there's something like kind of, you know, and this person may not be like that. This person may not kind of hang on to the same things, or, but at the same time, they may like not admit it. They might be like, what, we're not over that yet? Um, Seven of Cups and the Empress. So you might feel like this person, I don't know why I want to say, is a little delusional. So for some of you guys, if you have an issue with like a mother, like that could be who this is. Um, mm, yeah. Why do I feel like there's a little bit of tension here that you feel with this person? Tell us more, please. Who's coming back to my group number one's life? Who's coming back into their life? High Priestess. Yeah, you guys are definitely not talking. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Cups. You could have felt like this is someone that just wants to ask you for something or take, or maybe you, because you did really care about them or have a strong connection with them, you ended up like giving them things, your time, energy, money, your care, your advice, and maybe it felt like it was kind of wasted. Tell me why the Ace of Swords in reverse with the Six of Wands. Messages for my group ones. Who's coming back into their life? Why the Ace of Swords with the Six of Wands? Ten of Wands and the Four of Cups in reverse. Maybe this person like really almost like demands or like commands attention. So maybe this person is like a fire and air sign. Like there's something kind of dominant here about that. All right. This Nine of Wands, Jesus. Tell me why the Queen of Swords with the Sun card. Who's coming back into their life? Hangman reverse. They're like, I'm going to see you again. Three of Swords reverse. And it's going to be better, or we're going to make up. Or I'm not hurt anymore, or now this could be someone that how they kind of come towards you, it feels like there could be a lot of attempts on their side to get your attention or to come across you in some kind of way where you see them or you say something, or because it does feel like, again, the way they do it, there's something here about image or how they're seen, and there is definitely ego here. This person could have like a strong voice, or when they talk, maybe it's something about their the tone, or maybe like something about their character. Why a Magician and the Nine of Cups in reverse? Five of Swords reverse, Two of Swords, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So this could be like repeating some kind of cycle with them. Or this has already happened, or there's something here that's been repeating. This could be like them trying to get your attention and you're not really going for it. It does feel like this person wants to talk. Like, it does feel very chatty. But it also feels like, I don't know, why do I feel like they're trying to show off in some kind of way? Or I do think that they're trying to show off in some kind of way. Look at this Empress card and the Seven of Cups saying, look at all my things. Interesting. Now, if there's been an issue with, like I said, a parent, especially a mother, and you guys have been disconnected or you haven't been talking, it feels like that's who's coming back around. But if not, I would say that this is someone that's like trying to get your attention with things. Maybe they're like trying to bait you a little bit. It's interesting how that's coming through, but they just literally brought my eye to this. I mean, it's in reverse, but upright. That little muffin on a rope that was baiting him. And that's how he ended up getting caught up in this. This person's putting out snacks for you, hoping you'll come to the table and get them. And then they're going to come out from underneath the table and be like, well, hello there, group one. 10 of Cups, that's what they want. Judgment reverse, ignore the rest. Oh my God, I love the tarot. King of Flames in reverse, Page of Cups. It's almost like they can't even take themselves seriously. So it's like, how can you take them seriously? This person, it's interesting because it's almost like they're trying to come off as that they don't care about impressing anyone or they don't care about that kind of stuff, but they totally do. I'm going to say that this person very much so cares how you see them and how you view them. This person, they could have a little bit of imposter syndrome, or I don't know. The way that they feel accepted is maybe through like showing off. Okay. You guys will have to let me know. The vibe was so interesting in that reading. If you guys are wondering, this is the Mean Girls tarot deck that we're using today for your reading. So that would make sense. Maybe this is a mean girl that's coming towards you. I don't know. I normally never see the Empress like that. But when I saw the Empress with the Seven of Cups, it's almost like this person's a little like head in the clouds. But yeah, so even if like between you there was a dynamic that felt like it was off, like if it felt like this person was trying to one up you at some point, or they were just kind of, you didn't care to keep up. It's almost like if you were nonchalant about them, it's almost like they want to be like, but no, wait, there's more. But wait, no, there's more. Until maybe you get impressed, or till maybe you give them the validation that they're kind of seeking. Now, if this is someone that's just trying to get you to open up and talk to them, then I definitely feel like they are almost feeling like you're not easily impressed, or you're not reacting the way that they want you to. So you could even feel like this person is popping up in weird ways, or maybe you see them get a little like flustered, or they show sign. I don't know. Maybe it's almost like mixed signals. But I do feel like this person's almost like trying to wave little flags and flag you down without actually doing that, Okay, very interesting. You guys will have to let me know how that feels to you. Okay, let's see. We already talked a little bit about why, but let's go deeper into that. All right, thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones. What do they need to know about this person that's coming back into their life? Why is this person coming back? And what do my group number ones need to know? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group ones. What do they need to know about this person coming back into their life? All right, Messages from my group ones, please. What do they need to know? Ace of Pentacles in reverse. 3 of Wands. They've been waiting and planning, or they've been postponing. Maybe there was like a missed opportunity at some point, so now they've been like waiting. It almost feels like they've been anticipating. 4 of Wands. It's either a party or a festival or an event. Maybe they're waiting to connect with you there. 2 of Wands in reverse, because that means I don't have to make the move. Again, they're not like trying to be direct about it. They're almost, I don't know, trying to come at it sideways. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me more, please. What do my group number ones need to know about this person coming back into their life? Why the Ace of Pentacles in reverse? Why the 3 of Wands? Why the Ace of Cups? So it does feel like distance or being on the outside or not being in the inner circle, whatever it is, it feels like that made the heart grow fonder. That's what got this person to be like, oh, you know what? I do care, or I do want things to be better between me and group one, or I do, there's almost like something here where it's like now they kind of feel that they want to talk to you, or they care to fix this. If there is something to fix between you guys, if there was a 3 of Swords, it did come up in reverse. So that tells me there's something to heal from. And that 5 of Pentacles, at some point it was upright and it was in reverse. So that means there's something here that's getting better. But the way they're going about it, I don't know how much of a changed person they are from whatever you remember or know of them in the past. Just an observation, okay? I do feel like this person had the opportunity to do something. They coulda, woulda, shoulda, yes, but between you and I, there's something here that they really should have done differently, or they most definitely could have done differently. It does feel a little like regret. And that left you in a position possibly of like being the one that gave more or cared more. You didn't get the same, or you didn't feel like respected, or maybe cared for, or maybe even like there wasn't consideration towards you. That could have been the vibe with this person at some point. I do think this person, you're going to see them, or there's this energy here of when you see them, they look like they're either the life of the party, or they look like they are gathering people up, or they look like, actually, he's being pretty pensive. Oh my God, I love that there's toaster strudels there. Not the creator of toaster strudels. This person, I feel like they're very charming when they want to be, but they are coming off as being like a little manipulative in this situation. Notice how they're standing away from the crowd. So again, it's almost like we're waiting for an event, or we're waiting to be in the same place, same time, or maybe it's a milestone or something. And they're going to use that to their advantage to reunite with you, get close to you, talk to you, or it's almost like, okay, here's a window of opportunity that's approaching. Again, it feels like again, because it's not the first time that there was a window of opportunity that came and went. 8 of Wands, 2 of Wands in reverse. This tells me I want to talk to you, but at the same time, I'm not maybe necessarily making the move, or I haven't made a move. If you already know who this is and you guys you're kind of onto them, or you've already picked up on some kind of pattern, like it could be that showing again with how they communicate. Tell me why the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Messages for my group ones. What do they need to know, please? Ace of Wands reverse. So, maybe they do want to make, this is almost like a date, right? They could be wanting to like plan something, but it almost feels like planning something that's never going to happen. It's literally giving we should meet for lunch, and then the lunch never happens. Where I live, that's a big thing. Yeah, we'll get together. That's what this kind of feels like. It feels like we, I don't know, we, 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 we it's hard to get to know them, or to just, yeah, maybe it's like, maybe there's also like a trust thing here. Um, Six of Swords, and then we have Ten of Cups. So they want to like move on and move forward, and but at the same time, like not really, I guess, be, I don't know. I guess at the end of the day, they're not being the most like upfront, is what we keep coming back to. All right, we're gonna leave it there. This reading felt a little, not the strange and unusual. It did. It felt strange and unusual. You guys will have to let me know why. You guys will have to let me know if that made sense. All right, my babies. Let's get you guys. Let me look around and see what oracle cards we should use. I guess let's use the 90s oracle. I mean, Mean Girls was definitely not 90s. But still, those might be fun. Let's do these, and then we can do initials as well. All right, thank you, Spirit. What do my group ones need to know about who's coming back into their life? Messages for my group ones, please. What else do they need to know about who's coming back? We have Trust the Universe. It's a Simon Says game. So this person, again, they're trusting like an event or the circumstances, something to bring you guys together without them actually having to maybe do too much. This person could be cheesy. You could see them as being a cheese ball. They could maybe wear a hat or glasses. Maybe they have some kind of fashion, like a identifiable something that they wear, a signature or an iconic something. We have chiclets, tiny size. Talk about short-lived. So maybe you feel like your encounters or something with this person, the good times maybe are short-lived. We have, are you unbothered? You seem unbothered. So someone is trying to pretend like they're totally fine. Then we have flake. This person has flaked on you before. I don't think they're the most reliable, or maybe you feel like they're not the most reliable. All right, let's get our letters. Oh shit, something fell and it hit my foot. It was an H. I'm not going to go down there and pick it up, but just know that could have been for somebody. H is on the floor. We have mob. We also have mom, mob. We have MC. We have Q. Not the McGee. That's what that makes me think of. McQueen, which makes me think of Alexander, which his real name was Lee. So maybe some of those names. Let's have me, Meg. The Meg's coming through. I've actually been seeing Megan a lot lately. Like, and that's not, I normally don't see my name everywhere, but I've been seeing it everywhere. And I'm like, what does it mean? Like, what kind of roll call is this? Any other Megans out there, Megs or Maggies? Have you noticed? Actually, no, I haven't seen Maggie. It's literally been Megan. And in my head, I'm like, oh God, please don't let it be the new Karen. Please. We have WH. We have Drive or Doctor. We have CM, Cam, Cameron. B names. Brandon. BM. Baby mom or someone's mom. We did talk about that. All right. Corey, I just heard, or like Cody, those kinds of names. All right, my group number ones. That's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope it's helpful. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number twos. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today we have a subscriber request from Miss Lily. We are going to be looking into who is coming back into your life. Now, at the time that this is posting, it is Mercury retrograde, so that's kind of what inspired this. But it does not have to be Mercury retrograde when you're watching this. It is a timeless reading. So yeah, let's get into it. If you guys have a suggestion for a topic that you'd like to see me cover, go ahead and leave me a comment down below, and we'll see if we can add it to the rotation. And my group number twos, you guys already know what's up. It is a collective reading on YouTube, so use your own discernment. Only take what resonates. So what that means is if you're not sure who I'm talking about, or if the reading is really confusing, it probably means it's not for you. And same as if I happen to pick up energy of someone that has no chance of coming back, it's over, it's done with, that's totally fine. It just probably means it's not your reading. Okay. So, and if you don't want anyone to come back from the past and you're just listening for fun, then just keep that in mind. Okay. All right, my babies, let's get to it. Thank you for being here, and thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number twos. All right, messages for my group twos. Who is coming back into their life? Messages for my group twos, please. Who's coming back into their life, and what can we know about this person? How will my group number twos know who this is? Who's coming back into their life? Thank you, Spirit. Who's coming back into my group two's life? We have 7 of Cups. We have 8 of Cups. 8 of Wands in reverse. Who's coming back into their life? All right. Well, here's the thing, is that this would be someone that things were really challenging with, but this would have been someone that maybe it was, you're like, no way, there's no chance, it's over, it's done with. And this doesn't mean that they're going to physically show up in their life, but you are going to be seeing lots of signs that remind you of them, or you feel like something's trying to get your attention. And this is a person that you're definitely not talking to, you've tried to disconnect from, but maybe you still have dreams about them sometimes. Or maybe you feel like they're trying to manifest talking to you, or maybe you almost kind of feel like you're manifesting them, even if at one point you had them blocked or you did have to disengage or disconnect from them. This is someone from your past. This is someone that you have good memories with, or you can't help but have like a soft spot for them. But this does feel like, yeah, here's a strong connection. There's a strong connection here with someone that was very important to you, but this someone here rejected this, or you felt rejected, or you didn't see red flags when things were happening. And then there could have been like a runner chaser, or a, avoidant. And what is the other one? Like if one of them is avoidant, the other one is like, has issues with like self-love or like self-esteem. I don't know. I don't remember what they are. But anyway, the compatibility of something like that, right? How they go together. So it could have been like a connection or someone in your life that had a kind of a big impact. Now, the impact did not feel good, but I do think that essentially you ended up realizing some things, and maybe you decided to walk away. Now, maybe they walked away from you and you were being protected without kind of realizing it at the time, because some of you guys may still not see the lesson, or this could also be like you're saying, no way, no more. And it's like arms crossed across my chest, but at the same time, it's making you spiritually disconnected, because there's almost like a bigger picture here that we're like, nope, 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 don't see it. The sign doesn't apply to me because I can't read, So even if you did have to walk away and disengage from them and you're not talking, spiritually, there's still something here that is trying to get your attention or your awareness, or to try to help you grow through it. This could have been stemming from, like, this could have been someone that triggered like you to feel like a child again. Or yeah, this would almost be like I was neglected as a child with the 6 of Cups and the 4 of Cups. 2 of Cups, it felt like home. 10 of Swords, but it hurt, So again, there's a strong connection here with a lot of things that we didn't see at the time. And right now it's even kind of whoever I'm picking up on this part of the energy, this is someone that still hasn't really seen what the lesson is, or we're still going through it. So again, for some of you guys, you could all of a sudden be seeing lots of signs relating to this person. And for others of you, you could actually be seeing this person everywhere, places that you normally didn't, like places that you go to all the time, and they could pop up there. It literally almost feels like, what is that? The whack-a-mole like game where this person's just, and you're trying to snuff it out. And I don't know if you can, because look how many cups there's in the air. And then it's all like, hey, look at me, look at me. All right, tell me about the 7 with the 6, please. Thank you, Spirit. What's going on there? What do we need to talk about? Who's coming back into their life? 8 of Pentacles. Knight of Cups in reverse. This could have been someone that you worked with, or maybe you guys are also all of a sudden getting a lot of attention from people that from the past. Like you guys could have a lot of people popping up right now where you're like, what is going on? Some of you guys could even have like old job opportunities popping up. If you guys are freelancers, it could be random little gigs. That's a side note. Definitely a side note for some of you guys. And there's people that are like, why do you talk about work and love? And it's like, well, they show up very similarly in readings. And some of you guys are looking for jobs. Some of you guys are applying. Some of you guys do, like, have a large network, and it's almost like things are going to be buzzing. So that's a little side note for you. And if you know that's not for you, then it's not for you. But I do feel, besides that, going back to who this person is, I do think you're going to be seeing a lot about them. Maybe you're even going to be seeing their work. If you live somewhere like where I live, like the chance that your ex or situationship or someone that you had a date with ends up on a random ad or something on a random TV show, is an extra in the background, it's totally possible. So maybe you see this person as an extra. All right. Tell me why the 8 of Cups with the High Priestess. Not them trying to get their, what is that, their hours. I just heard like union. Okay. Why the 8 of Cups with the High Priestess? Page of Swords. Tell me why the 8 of Wands in reverse with the Magician. Ace of Swords. Yeah, I do think that you're going to get some kind of message like loud and clear. Now, whether that's a message from this person or a message from the universe, and it feels like it's a little triggering, or it's going to kind of require you to decide what to make of it or what it means. But I think it might throw you for a little bit of a tailspin at first. Now, I think this person doesn't want to talk to you, so maybe that's what's throwing you for a little bit of a tailspin. All right, tell me why the Empress reversed with the 6 of Cups. Someone might even use like work, or they're putting in some kind of like effort, like someone's like doing something here. Lovers reversed. This is someone that didn't choose you or like didn't think about you. Why the 10 of Swords and the 2 of Cups? And that was disappointing at some point. This also feels like it's a connection that just hits right on the wounds. Like this, almost like something about this connection at some point confirmed or validated like feelings that you had, like the intrusive thoughts about love or relationships or what you're deserving of or how this always goes for you. It's almost like this could have been someone that confirmed that, but it's not that it's true, it's just that this is how we connected. We connected through that wound. So it happened to be true again, or maybe they did do something that was disappointing, or maybe this did make you feel rejected, or like I'm not chosen. Or it's like there's something here that's coming up with that. And a strong bond or a strong connection. And it does feel like you and this person kind of at some point hit on those wounds for each other. So 3 of Cups in reverse, things were short-lived here between them, but it feels like the effect was kind of lasting. This also feels like maybe if you do see them out in public, you ignore them, but it feels like they pop up in some kind of way. Anything else, please? Tell us more about who this person is who's returning back to my group number 2's life. 2 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's been some on and off with this person. And maybe you also go back and forth. Will they, won't they? Should I, shouldn't I? How do I feel? So it does feel challenging. Now, this does not mean you have to accept this person into your life, but the energy that I'm picking up on today is for someone that there is a bigger picture, like that there's something to learn here or something to kind of grow from, even if it's just within yourself and it has nothing. I mean, it does have nothing to do with this person, but I do feel like they kind of highlight where the healing needs to happen or where the wound is and why that is. It's almost like this person, I think that you may even kind of feel at this point, or like if you do talk or if you do say yes, it would just leave you feeling like defeated again. All right. So lots of pain here, or lots of stress, or lots of little things that led to one big thing is what it feels like, or one ending being the big thing. Interesting. All right. Well, my group 2s, buckle in, bitch. Let's see what else you need to know. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group 2s, please. What do they need to know about this person coming back into their life? Messages for my group 2s, please. What do they need to know about this person coming back into their life? What do my group 2s need to know about this person coming back into their life? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group 2s. What can we know? What can you tell us? What do they need to know about this person coming back into their life? 3 of Swords. Yep. The Chariot. What do they need to know? The Empress. So this is literally giving they want you because they can't have you, or they want you because they see that you're fine without them, or you've like, there was a glow up, or now they kind of see your worth. And so I don't know if this person has put in the effort or has like worked on themselves, but I do know that that is part of the reason why their energy is still, why you maybe feel it or why it's present. Why the 3 of Swords? 10 of Wands in reverse. What do my group number 2s need to know about this person coming back into their life? So this person is going to see a window of opportunity. They either, like in real life, like they're either going to see you, or there's a way for them to, maybe it's even like they drive by you or they see you park somewhere. There's almost like there's something here that hits this person and they're like, oh my gosh, this is my chance. Tell me why the Queen of Wands. What do my group number 2s need to know about this person coming back into their life? Yeah, they don't want to hold back. Again, there's something here about you not speaking to them. It like makes them want to know even more what's going on with you. But it's almost like the approach is like you're coming through as being like really nice, or like it's almost like you're holding back on saying what you really want to say, or like if you are defensive, it's like you're pulling back on that. And it's all smiles, or it's welcoming. So maybe they see you and your guard is down and they go in. Why the Magician reverse? The Moon. Tell me more. Why Magician reverse with the Moon? 3 of Cups and 4 of Wands, because they're trying to do it in a way where it's almost like if there's a crowd and you're laughing with your friends or something, they're going to like they're going to pop up right next to them and be like, hey. And because you're already in a good mood, or because the smile's already on your face, it's not going to leave. And you're going to be like, oh, hi, or oh, there's literally this moment of like, oh shit. But that's their like either sneaky way, or there's a manipulative energy to them. And I do kind of feel like if this person's been to your house, I almost feel like they want to come to your house, or there's a physical place here. And this is where it feels like they have a chance at getting close to you. Now, if that's not possible in your situation, then you know that's not for you. Maybe there's a birthday, or they saw something, an opportunity that they can contact you. It does not feel like it comes through with a message, but obviously for some of you, it most definitely can. And I mean message like on your phone. This feels like it's a physical, something physically kind of in the real world. Um, Now, again, for others of you, that could just be signs of this person. And you acknowledge them or you see them and you don't say anything out loud, but there's almost like this confirmation for you that you receive, and it's just for you. But I think that for most of you, this does feel like it's the first thing that we were talking about in real life. Tell me why the Chariot with the Ace of Pentacles. What do my group number 2s need to know about this person coming back into their life? 9 of Pentacles. Tell me why that 3 of Swords and 10 of Wands in reverse. 8 of Wands, 10 of Cups, Death reverse. So there's something here about family or talking to you, or maybe there's like other people around. Again, it's almost like there's a crowd. Death reverse, this is their chance, or it's like they know that if they're going to make a move, or it's like they know that this is the place. But there's also something here that just isn't changing, or has them in limbo, or this whole situation is just like one big question mark. I think they're trying to catch you alone, or when you're standing alone, or when you're doing something on your own. 2 of Cups. You guys could have similar routines, similar schedules. This person wants to be accepted by you as well. Yeah, they want you to be receptive to them. Remember, we were talking about that with that Queen of Swords reverse, 7 of Wands reverse. All right, tell me about that 7 of Wands reverse with the Queen of Swords, 7 of Cups reverse, making it clear, no drama, no conflict. All right. Well, if you don't want to talk to this person, you don't have to. But if you do, I think at first, if there is an at first, or, you seem pretty passive, or at least that's what they're kind of aiming for. They're trying to catch you at a time where you're pretty passive. King of Wands in reverse. They don't have the guts. 6 of Wands in reverse. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. It's like they don't want to seem like they're putting in the effort, even though they are. I don't know. This person just can't be upfront. They have a hard time with vulnerability, or looking vulnerable, or something like that. What an exhausting pair. I don't know, bitch. You definitely don't have to accept this person. Just look at the signs and say thank you, Diosito, for protecting me from this person. Or if you do, I could see why you're cautious. So you know what to do. You know best, my group 2s. All right. I hope that was helpful. Let's see what our 90s oracles have to say about this situation. And then we're going to pull some, I almost said beads. Very interesting. Some initials. Not the long journey ahead on the Oregon Trail. So yeah, long journey ahead, okay, with this person. We have creepy crawlers. This person lurks around. Break out the raid. Warning, danger. Yeah. This also always reminds me of Moldavite, because it says real mold, but it almost says moldiv. All right. Did you forget that you always bounce back? But I ordered the steak though. So maybe you are thinking, okay, I do want to talk to this person, or I do want to, have closure, or, that's just for those of you that maybe have that mentality. Maybe the way that this person comes across or comes towards you, you're like, but this isn't how I wanted it. This is what I wanted, but it's not like this. Maybe that's also this person too. It's like they want it, but at the same time, they're not really being upfront or putting in the necessary effort. And however it is that they are doing it, it's just not working. Maybe there's been some on and off as well. Maybe you're finally bouncing back from this person or this situation or something else, and this person sees that. And, that's when you look the most attractive to someone that wants to come in and wreck your shit. It's when you're cute, moisturized, and unbothered. Bills paid, all the good things. And then someone's like, you know what? Group two's looking too good. Let me go wreck them real quick. All right, we have MFCNGWR. This makes me think of Regina. Also regular. Maybe something on the regular. Maybe someone goes on a run. We have WW, something about online. Maybe this person follows you, or you guys, there's something about online. Another M. DD, someone could go by initials. DD, CC, GG. X, Xavier, Xander. Region, interesting. I keep going to the RGN. DM. All right, my group number 2s, that is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated. More than anything, I hope it's helpful. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number 3s. If you picked this beautiful left eye sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today we have a subscriber request. We are going to be looking into who is coming back into your life. Now, when this reading is posting, it is during Mercury retrograde. That is what inspired this topic. So thank you so much to Lily, who left me a comment and wanted to know if we could talk about this today. So if you have a suggestion, and if it sounds like something that a lot of other people might be into, we could possibly throw it into the rotations. Leave me a comment down below. I'll keep an eye out for them. The next few readings are actually subscriber requests, so it's so nice not to have to come up with these topics or just like recycle the old ones. So I absolutely love it, and I appreciate you guys interacting with me on the channel. Okay, my babies, let's get into it. We are going to be diving in. Of course, this reading, it can be triggering. So if it's confusing, you're not sure who I'm talking about, or even worse, it's talking about someone that has no chance in hell to come back into your life, I completely get it. That just means it's not your reading today, okay? And if you have no one that you want to return back into your life, I completely understand that as well. And you're just watching for fun, then I appreciate you. But don't get triggered, okay? All right, my loves, let's get to it. We're using the Simpsons Tarot deck for you today, which is one of my favorites. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number 3s. Messages for my group 3s, please. Who's coming back into my group 3's life? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group 3's, please. Who's coming back into their life? Who is this person? What can we know about them? How will my group 3's know who this is? Messages for my group 3's, please. Who's coming back into their life? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group 3's, please. Who's coming back into their life? We have 7 of Pentacles in reverse and 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Who's coming back into their life? 6 of Pentacles. Empress reversed. Then we have Knight of Swords reversed. Okay. Tell me more, please. Queen of Cups. Who's coming back into their life? 9 of Swords. This is someone that you are nervous or you're hesitant because you feel like you don't know if dealing with them is going to be worth it. So this could be someone that maybe you are interested in, but you're not sure if investing into this is going to lead to anything. This could be someone that wants to work with you, but you don't know if working with them is necessarily going to be like mean growth for you. Tell me why the 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands. This feels like it's serious. This feels like it's someone serious, or it's something that's like major. Okay, so let's say it's romantic. This is someone that you're questioning. Could this be my future spouse? Is this my 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands? Is this going to be my long-term, my legacy? Now, this could also be indicators of where you know this person from or who they are, because there is a close tie here to either your home, your career, your stability, the places that you go to. where you live, where you go to school, where you live your life. So it could even be like your neighborhood. But there's this sense of feeling stuck or feeling nervous about this person, or maybe this is how this person feels about coming towards you. It's almost like there's an I see you and we have history here. So how do I approach this? Hierophant in reverse. So things between you guys have been a little unconventional. Maybe you guys knew each other through, I don't know, this almost feels like business. This feels like business exchanges or transactions. This also feels like giving a little here and there. So you guys have definitely worked with this person to some degree, even if it wasn't professional. There was some kind of exchanges here where you guys give a little, take a little. But essentially, I think it left you wanting more or wondering, like, what is this? So this could even be like this person, like, will say hi to you or would pop up, or you guys would have small conversation, or, and then at some point, maybe it stopped. Or why the Knight of Swords in reverse? Page of Wands in reverse. Tell me why the Queen of Cups. World reverse. Tell us more, please. Why the Empress reversed with the Ten of Swords reverse? Who's coming back into my group three's life? Six of Cups reverse. Three of Wands. This is someone that there's like bad memories here from the past that you try not to think about, or maybe it reminds you of something from the past that you had to let go. I think that's why this person kind of makes you nervous, or they remind you of past experience that didn't end up working out, or maybe you ended up feeling like it was a waste of time, money, or energy. And I do feel like even though I think you have like love for this person, or you understand them, or they're very sweet and maybe they're very loving at the same point. At the same time, I feel like there's this feeling where maybe you see them as being immature, or their last kind of impression that they left on you wasn't the best. Tell me why the Knight of Swords in reverse with the Page of Wands in reverse. Yeah, Lovers reverse. Tell me more. The Star. So maybe you feel like what's best for this person, or what this person wants, it wasn't the best for you, or that wasn't, yeah. It feels like it left you kind of out in the cold, or it left you giving more or caring more. And maybe at the time you were like, you didn't really blame them. Not that they need to be blamed, but there's almost like this energy of, oh, they're just young, or they're immature, or I don't think that they were up to your level, or took things maybe as seriously. Or maybe they just had a different way with that Hierophant in reverse. Tell me why the Queen of Cups with the World reverse. Like maybe the way that they showed interest, or, I don't know, maybe it was just different. Why the Queen of Cups? The World reverse. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Nine of Wands in reverse. A part of you wants to throw in the towel and like accept them or reconnect with them as well. And it's like, okay, I surrender. But at the same time, surrendering doesn't change things or fix things, especially if they're not like addressed. And we might have a hard time addressing something that happened here. Why the Seven of Pentacles in reverse with the Nine of Swords? Five of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of like walking on eggshells or not saying certain things. Tell me why the Ten of Pentacles with the Four of Wands. Page of Cups in reverse, Four of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse. Again, you guys might even kind of see each other out or seen each other at some point. And nothing kind of really came of it. Five of Wands in reverse. It feels like it's almost like courtesy, Very like surface level. What I mean by courtesy, it's almost like, oh, hi. Yeah, how are you? I'm good. Okay. So it feels very kind of like on the surface. Maybe you've kind of been anticipating this as well. Okay. Um, let's continue. I hope that made sense. I don't know, to somebody. You guys will have to let me know. We have Aquarius energy with that star card, Libra and Taurus as well, but it could be anybody. All right, thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 3s, please. What do they need to know about this person coming back into their life? What do my group number 3s need to know about this person coming back into their life? What do my group 3s need to know about this person coming back into their life? Thank you, Spirit. What do they need to know about this person coming back into their life? We have the Strength card. We have the Emperor, the 9 of Swords in reverse. They're going to act extremely unbothered. Like, yeah, and they're going to be like, nothing's wrong. Knight of Pentacles, 9 of Cups in reverse. They're going to take their time, or they move very slowly, or they kind of get back to you slowly. There's something here about them kind of taking their time. We have the blank card. Why the Emperor? We'll come back to that blank in a second. 7 of Wands in reverse. They're not putting in like the effort, or they're not here to prove themselves or anything like that. And they are coming through as being very nonchalant. Like they're not coming through as like caring. Or 2 of Wands. Why the Knight of Pentacles? 7 of Swords in reverse. And the 5 of Cups. So we're sad here, or someone's sad here over. So even though that the situation or things between you guys aren't the way that this person wants them to be, this person is still very much taking their time and acting very unbothered. Like this person's like, I got nothing to prove. So on the surface, you're going to feel like this person doesn't care, or they're over it, or, you know, it's literally like a big contrast, like night and day. And this person, I do think that they're going to come towards you, and the way they come towards you, it's like fun, it's flirty, it's curious, it's let's talk, or what have you been up to, or they're joking, but it's slow. It's really slow. So if you're waiting for this person to come towards you, it's almost like it's leaving you wanting more because they're just very slow about it. Tell me why the Strength card with the blank. Thank you, Spirit. Queen of Cups reverse with the Queen of Swords. So this makes you maybe a little defensive, or you're very protective. You're not, yeah, it feels like as much as you feel like, it's almost like, gosh, I wish I felt safe to love you, or I wish I felt safe to care about you, or let you know, or let you see that I care about you. Why can't we just be chill? That Queen of Swords is like, now you made me, well, in this case, I was going to say sword, but now you made me bring out my axe. Is that an axe, or what is that? One of those like butcher, like the actual like knives. Anyway. Tell me about this Emperor and the 7 of Wands in reverse. What do my group number 3s need to know about this person coming back into their life? We have Chariot reverse, because they're not going to like come towards you. They're going to be very like nonchalant, very not bothered. Tell me why the Page of Wands with the 2 of Wands. King of Wands, King of Swords. They're planning, they're strategizing, and part of their plan is to make it look like they're not paying attention to you, or they don't know what's going on. They're planning their move. The Empress, yeah. I think they're kind of like observing you, but they're going to be taking their time, and they're strategizing. And part of that strategy might be, if I pretend like I'm not looking, group number 3 will say hi or come to me, or group 3 is bound to connect because they're weighing their options. Tell me why the Knight of Pentacles, 7 of Swords. Three of Wands in reverse. You already know this, or you know enough about them to know that they do move slowly, or that hasn't changed. Six of Cups. It's kind of endearing, but at the same time, it's like fuck with the Ten of Swords. You know this about them. Now tell me why the Nine of Cups in reverse with the Five of Cups. The Hierophant, the Devil, and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So you want them to traditionally like offer you something or court you, or there's something traditional that we want and it's just not happening. And you feel like this is showing this person's like toxic side. The Fool reverse. And that's what's keeping you guys both from like being able to really openly express yourselves to each other with vulnerability and trust. Because this person can't just own up to things. They're going about it in, again, this like manipulative way, or very strategic, very, very strategic, very making it seem like they're too cool for school because they want attention, or, you know. And even if they do get your attention, it's not going the way that they want it to. So it makes like both of you guys kind of close off with the Four of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, but you guys still feel this, but the Three of Swords is keeping you apart. And the Queen of Pentacles in reverse tells me this person wants me to do the work, or they, you know, they love it when I don't have boundaries or when I struggle with that. And so, yeah, if you're trying to grow out of these types of thoughts or feelings and, you know, the own things that we do to ourselves in connections, it's like this person would make it really hard to get out of that feeling unless they show you that they are putting in the work, or unless they wake up and actually do something. Knight of Swords, Queen of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Four of Cups reverse. And it's almost like when they feel you pulling away, or you know, I don't know, then that's when they kind of do something. And it's like, wait, are they? Aren't they? Is it? Isn't it? Are they? Anyway, pray for group three's person that they get it together if you want them to. All right, my babies, that's what I have for you today in regards to who is coming back into your life. And just because tarot says so, it doesn't mean it has to happen, especially, you know, for those of you that you're like, no way, then you know that it's a no way. And if it's possible, then hopefully this gives you a little bit of insights and advice as to how to navigate the situation. All right, oracle cards and initials today. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number threes. What else can we know? Who's coming back into their life? We have, you are the creator of your destiny. Make it pretty. So a reminder of taking control of your own life. We have, keep all your receipts. Don't forget anything that this person has done or who they've shown you to be. We have, make the first move. This person's trying to get you to make the first move. Then we have, you're a cute girl. So someone's looking cute. All right, thank you, Spirit. We have CM, Cam, Cameron, Cami, Christine, DF, BH, J, M, D, D again, and a W. All right, my group number threes, that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated. More than anything, I hope it's helpful. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys.